Today I got the grill dads. We're talking about the 250th anniversary. Mark, who's the grill master and who's the grill disaster?
I mean, I think whoever got to answer that question first is going to be the grill master. Uh, it's, I will tell you, Faye and I have this interesting dynamic. Like if I'm cooking and there's people at my house and somebody goes up to a pot of something that's cooking and picks up the spoon, I have like a panic. Like, what are you doing? But when Faye grabs the spoon, I'm like, oh, he knows what he's doing. There's something like we've always been on the same wavelength. But if you had to choose one that was clearly the winner, it'd obviously be me.
Look, different strokes for different folks, right? So, I mean, Mark's the tactician. He's the technical guy. He will cook something the same way 100 times just to see what happens. Um, I I would like to say I just cook with my creativity and my heart. So I let it all out, and sometimes it works really, really well. And sometimes Mark says, "Did you measure that?" And I say, "Measure what?" And that's part of the problem. But us together, you've never seen two alphas that can cook in the same space the way Mark and I can. We won't let anybody else cook with us except for the two of us. It's crazy.
Tell us about the Johnsonville Keep It Juicy campaign and what it means this year.
Yeah, so really simple. We partner with Johnsonville not just because we love their sausage and all of their products that they make, but Johnsonville really is concentrating on trying to get America back to a simpler time that getting together and having fun in the backyard with friends, family, and your community is a human and important thing that we need to do. A lot of times over the past few years, the backyard barbecues kind of disappeared, and it's I think there's some hangover from the pandemic. And 9 out of 10 people say that they actually think that we should come together more. They ran this big survey, that was the temperature check for America, done by in partnership with the Harris Poll, and they found out that honestly 9 out of 10 people also said the thing that brings them together is delicious food. So that's why Mark and I say, hey, we're all about delicious food, especially making it in the backyard. Let us come and help get this message out of community, family, and friends.
So, how do I bring my cookout to the very next level?
The ultimate combo is hard because it's almost infinite. Um, and the great thing about the sausage, we've been saying this, is that it's ready to go. So it goes packaged, grilled, bun mouth in just a matter of moments with very little effort and high quality output. But for me personally, the big get-togethers with my growing up with my Italian family and my Italian grandfather on the kettle grill is sausage and peppers. So it's the Italian sausage with grilled peppers and onions on a roll, and then that's all we would get from him. But now with us, we're using like smoked provolone and Calabrian chili creme fraiche and kind of kicking it up a little bit. But for me, it's always the sausage and peppers.
You guys been all over TV. What's the biggest mistake most people make grilling at home?
I mean, one of the biggest mistakes people make at home is not preparing for large crowds. So if you try and do too much, you're spending all your time at the grill. You're not hanging out with the people you actually invited over to have the good food. So we always say focus, do a little spring training, get ready for the big game. Which is whatever your grilling occasion is. The 4th of July is a great one. Thanksgiving is one of our biggest grilling holidays as well. But we love to use sausage because it is almost a fail-safe protein, and the variety is incredible. It's one of the most versatile things you can use. Make sauces, use buns, do pizzas, do breakfast. We're talking street tacos, you name it. We're able to now do that. So don't overextend yourself. Focus and crush it on the grill.
I'm tailgating a football game. What's the best way for me, or what's the best cook I can do to win over the fans?
Well, besides, the obvious is sausage, but we kind of get inspired by, whatever city that we're in. We were just in Chicago last week and we were doing a fun little tailgating setup, and we did the Polish hot dog, and we did it with smoked kielbasa sausage, grilled onions, some sport peppers, and some spicy brown mustard. So we really kind of take to heart where we are.
Now, where can my viewers go to keep up with Johnsonville and to keep up with what you guys are doing?
You can learn about anything that we have to do with food and the grill, including Johnsonville sausage, at any social media outlet at the Grill Dads on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. You can follow us on our website, thegrilldads.com. You can pick up our best-selling cookbook, the best grilling cookbook ever written by two idiots, anywhere books are sold. And honestly, just DM us, direct message us and say, hey, guys, I got a problem. I want to check this out. We actually answer all of our stuff. So we're happy to help out and want everyone to have an awesome summer and get together with each other as humans.
Guys, thank you for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you. Have a great day.